All right, YouTube. We are here. We are live. Welcome, welcome, Golden Empress Collection. Thank you guys so much for your patience. And as you come in the room, you will see why I appreciate your patience. I told you guys I had a lot of stuff coming up, and full blown, here it is. So there we go. Okay. As you guys know, it normally takes about 3 minutes till we really get into the reading. No cards tonight. So, like I said, I'm in the middle of moving. One of the things that did come out though was, well, not only the fact that it's a full moon, but what I call the box, right? And so it actually came to me in the form of wax, right? Other stuff that I used to make, things like that. Look at this. Just a treasure trove of stuff that needs to be unpacked. So with the full moon energy, this is going to be what we use to tap in tonight, right? So it goes all the way to the bottom of this huge box. We are going to see what spirit needs us to know and whatever energies come out. So I haven't got to the chat yet. I'm coming very quickly. I'll see you guys in just a second. So just make sure that you guys are in a good place. I did not, oh, wait a minute, did I? I did. Okay, so normally I try not to have fire water before I come out here. And actually I did, I did have some today now that I think about it, but it's all good because I've been on water for a minute. But I want you guys to know fire water can be a gateway it per se, depending on how you deal with situations. If it's something that you do in excess, that is considered kind of like one of those 7 deadly sins. So just as a reminder, do your best to try to look at that 7 heavenly ways, right? Another vibration that I've also been picking up on is rapture energy, right? So I'm not familiar with what the rapture energy is, but I'm picking up on a very large calling, if that makes sense. In the sense of where the Holy Spirit, like the spirit that says, I need people to support, testify, bring testimony, things like that. I don't know, there's something about that. I don't know what that is, but we'll see. There you guys are. You're starting to show up now. Let me get this chat open so I can see you, baby. Tell me how you guys are doing in the chat. Let me know what's good. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I am saying though that once we get over so many subscribers, and that's why it helps that you like, share, subscribe. I'm just going to give away the content for free, but it does need to require, some sort of give and take, right? So with that give and take, I appreciate you guys. It's the push and the pull, the ebb and the flow is what I feel. Ask and ye shall receive, give and ye shall also receive. So the lid is closed. Wyatt Earp somehow is now on my iPad. So the lid is closed. Let's see what wants to come out. I know what certain things are, but it's this one, what comes out. Clear quartz. Okay, we're going to have a lot of clear quartz. So clear quartz, something that you would utilize to send it like what I'm seeing is like this big wave, right? This big, I don't know. It's like a vibration. Like think of the whale, right? It's like a sonar type of situation, if that makes sense. Can you guys see what I'm saying? So I guess we're just going to be talking about visualizing tonight. So some of you guys, if you're already on the East Coast, you should be going to bed because you're going to have to get up. Why don't you go ahead? Let's just sit here and talk about how these vibrations are going to affect the full moon. Just make it up as we go. I can't stay too long because I have a report I got to get done. I got to be at work at 6 a.m. So here we go. Clear quartz. For some reason, it feels like if you have not had the chance to clear or to ground, this would be the best opportunity for you, right? If you're not always consciously taking the opportunity to ground, this is something that will not only enhance, but will also assist you with any other stones you're working with. It's like a natural, hey, come help me type of situation type thing. And you guys know this conversation, I mean, if you don't know what it is to feel a stone, work on your empathy skills. Okay? Some people just don't understand. They don't understand what it is to be able to pick up a stone, put it in your hand, and feel it run up your arm. Right? Let's see what else is in the box. What else do you guys need to know during the full moon time frame? Ooh, what's this one? Oh, more clear quartz. As I said, do not skip or bypass the message. Oh, I know what this one is. It came right out. Shiva Lingam. Yes, even more. So I'm guessing to myself, they're asking you to be fluid. Like if we're reading this from a perspective of, let's say, it's not necessarily like throwing bones because you got other pieces. This is a crystal reading. And as these vibrations come out together, you know what these stones mean for you. I know what they mean for me. Hold on, let me get in the chat. I feel like somebody addressed me and I didn't return it. And I don't want to be rude. Give me one moment. You did, Miss Nikki. What's up, boo? How you doing? There you are. Yes, see, Shiva Lingam. This, created by water. No stone is the same. Ooh, look. Yeah, see, it traveled with me. It traveled with me, you guys. Anyway, so we're in a new place. I know it looks dark because I've got a light over there. And then we're going to some do-it-yourself DIY stuff around here. We're going to have a really, really, like, good time with this place. Like, I'm excited. All brand new. So let's see who else we got here. Ooh. So I do believe it's a very, very light blue. It's almost like a calcite, but it's almost like a baby. You know, as a matter of fact, I remember when I got this. So this would have been collected somewhere in the Midwest. Yeah, there's a lot of water activity with this now that we're headed into this light color blue. So very, very, very clear understanding of what spirit is telling you about grounding yourself, but allowing yourself to stay fluid at the same time. Allow change to start coming through here. There's also something here about friendship that I also see. What do you guys think about that? Is there something on your mind about friendship? That's what it feels like. New adventure. Yes, I have a new adventure going. It's been insane. Like when I say insane, and I've seen it with everybody else. Like spirit showed up and showed out and just told me to remain positive, even with all the hardship. I don't know if you guys can see like the little tiny bruises. I think there's one here. I know there's one like over here. But like, just imagine all this moving and oh my God. And I'm upstairs right now. So everything that's downstairs, like what? On top is still working. So, I mean, that might be your life too. You know, lots of changes and lots of different things that you've been doing. Hopefully you are doing the self-love thing. I will say that if you have not taken the opportunity just to go relax a little bit and become pampered, or whether, you know, you just sit with your significant other and you say, I'm just going to hold you and I'm just going to sleep, or, you know, let's go have a great meal, whatever that might be. Does that make sense? Still pamper self and possibly the one that you're with. That's a great way to stay grounded, stay fluid, you know, but still get that stuff done, still be productive. I don't know. Like I said, I have to maybe post a picture of this area with nothing in it, and then maybe you guys can help me DIY because I want some ideas, fluidity and clarity. Whatever. Let's see what else we got. What's this one? Ooh, I remember. Yeah, you cannot make this up. This is bamboo jade. And what's even crazier is I got these two pieces at the same time. Okay. Got these two pieces at the same time. And I was by the river when I did it. Like the grounds where I was at, it was on a farm. And the farm was behind these cliffs. and the river ran down and around it, you know. And I remember thinking to myself that this right through here, this particular color, if I put my thumb like this, it became like a movie screen. It became an opportunity to just kind of see, you know? So I can only tell you what I know about certain pieces that I've collected, right? And you guys take it for what it's worth. But in this is about value, right? This is bamboo jade. This is going to be something that allows you, maybe it's the sight, it's the gift of being able to see a positive future. Yeah. Yeah. So what is it about the river? Well, I know that you guys up north have received a lot, and I do mean a lot of snow. I saw those pictures come through family. I was like, yeah, that's no bueno. That's why I moved here. Say, hot Phoenix, baby. So I don't know, maybe the rivers are going to be flooding. That's another thing I'm seeing. I mean, that's just common sense. All right, what else? Let's go right here. What do we get? Ooh. Do you guys know what that is? Because I don't. It's polished. It's tumbled. It's like a brown orange. Hold on. I'll show you how to find out what this is. My repertoire is large, but today we're going to use AI. And if you're not using AI, baby, you're just making it hard on yourself. Okay? AI is there for a reason. But, I don't know. Just make sure you spell things correctly, okay? What are we doing here? Let's see what this energy holds for the full moon. Full moon, full moon. For some of you all, I do know that you have definitely gone through some trying times. And you're like me. I think you knew that Spirit was telling you just to be patient, right? Spirit was telling you, please be patient. Please have, just remember that we're going to get through it, or you will get through this. They didn't put you through it for no reason, if that makes sense. I'm tired of seeing these people on my phone. I'm just letting you know. And am I the kind of person that reposts to the point where I piss certain people off? Yes, I am. And I love reposting Bernie. They won't even let me repost that stuff anymore. They're like, certain things are just being put on pause. Like, oh, this is not eligible for posting because it's the truth. And prayers. See what I'm saying? Prayers to all of you guys in reference to being able to, it won't even let me do it right now. Whatever. That's okay. Prayers to those that are in situations that they don't want to be in. Okay, I appreciate your patience, baby. Hold on. No, not that, boo. That would be interesting if that was like a howlite, but I know it's not. It's definitely not howlite. Okay, and that's what I was thinking. It's going to be a jasper. It's a white-brown jasper. No. What do you guys, when you use jasper, I always think of, again, but I use it in the sense of red jasper, though. So what do you guys pick up from this for your full moon energy? What is this vibing or saying to you? Or I don't know, I just saw a face in it, if that makes sense. Or maybe you're supposed to look at it and you're supposed to say, do I see something other than whatever? Like I see a dress. I just saw a face. I saw a dress. I see a mask. Bridgerton. Ha. That's funny. Look, it's pretty too. But it also has like a very gold tint to it as well. If you guys can see that. And don't look at my nails. Like I've been moving and making a garden. We're going to have veggies. I'm sorry if that was loud, boo-boos. I'm sorry. But I still think it's a gorgeous piece. So in the sense of jasper, again, groundy techniques. Maybe you guys must need to ground. Look at this side. This side is really nice. I really like this one. If you guys have not already, make sure you're hitting that like button, okay? Let me see what else. There's also something about how this is a cleansing factor. And it's supposed to support you when, I don't know, it's like, it's kind of like the exact opposite of elephant jasper, right? Elephant jasper is, and maybe that's what this is, if it's the exact opposite, right? Elephant jasper is more brown than it has the white that's kind of, that runs through it. So this is the exact opposite. I don't know, there's something about forgetfulness as well. You can't make it up. That's just what I said. Oh, but this is a little bit of better of a description. It says calming chaos, you know? So with the full moon energy, let's talk about the full moon energy. Let's see what else. Calming chaos with the full moon. What is this? Oh, you cannot make this up. Protecting yourself from those that would try to harm you. This is actually a pendant. This is a necklace. Right? This is labradorite. And I remember you guys were even with me. And I remember this energy and it wouldn't let me complete. I was doing a live with you guys while I was actually working at a fair. So take this as it resonates, okay? I was working at a fair and I had to purchase this in order to move on because there was such negative energy coming my way from like an ex, blah, blah, blah. We won't even go there. That it literally just like tried to envelop energy. So what this allows you to do is detect, okay? Detect. You cannot make this up. I'm literally going in my pocket. Watch. Detect those that would try to come for you, you know, when you go into certain situations, right? And you're asking me why I have this in my pocket? Because I just had lunch. Like I had a late brunch lunch with people that I just started working with. I want to see. This is exactly why it's in my pocket. So again, labradorite can mean something completely different to you than what it means to me, but I'm giving the reading. So basically what I'm going to tell you, what I'm picking up is a sense of they're asking you to be fluid and watch your movement. Stay structured. You know, there's going to be change that comes and how you deal with this particular current. Some of you all, I think this is a brand new situation for you too, right through here. That's what I see. This would be brand new situation. And if, I think it's this. This is the anomaly, right? Because this is the energy of me not necessarily knowing how to tell you. Let's get a clarifier on that. Let's see what's at the bottom. This smoky quartz is right there. Ooh, how about that? Look what the clarifier is. Desert rose. Things from the past. No longer holding on to obligations that don't have any business being stuck or calcified in your heart. There's such beauty in something so simple, right? How do you not recognize beauty in something so simple? Is someone being taken for granted? Maybe someone feels that way. You've done a lot and you don't feel like that person respects you. It's time for clarity as to whether or not there's someone around you that you cannot trust. Very much so. And see, and I feel like it's time. You see how these two clear quartz came out and it looks like an exclamation mark? Look how it's lined up against this flow. And it's like, this is on the other side of the flow. This is just how they told me to lay it. And if we're reading the stones for the full moon energy, that's what I see. Your movie screen is continuously showing you to protect yourself and ground yourself, but allow change and realize certain things don't happen overnight. It takes time to create structure. I don't know. Your kindness is not a weakness, is also what I just heard. See, your kindness is not a weakness. That did that. Hold on, that's my chair making all that noise. Let me come find you, babies. Let me see this chat. Yes. So when you guys are using the desert rose, you guys have to tell me what's the vibe for you. You know what I mean? Like, because that is what's going to bring clarity to this unknown situation that's here. I know the desert rose is literally more of a healing. This is going to heal. This is what it feels like. You know what I mean? I hope that the right people, and I don't even need to hope, I already know. The people that need to hear this the most, you're probably going to have to come back once or twice to listen to this reading. I already know. I can just feel it. And make sure you guys share this message as well, because it's a lot deeper. And I think that there's a lot of emotional just upset overall. And if, again, you're empathic, you're really going to be picking up on those people that aren't doing you justice, and that's what I feel. It's like, this is the way to find out how to get rid of. You're about to see what I mean? Remember, see how it kind of moved over? I know my hand had something to do with it, but I'm doing the reading, whatever. So it shifted gradually and gently over this way, right? So what I'm kind of hearing is, it's like, no more Mr. Nice Guy, or I feel like if I say that word, this channel's been shadow banned for what, like 5 years? So, I mean, what? It's almost like, how do you say it? I don't know. I don't want to say anything that would incite, if that makes sense, right? Or, compel somebody to tell somebody to kiss their ass. But I definitely see that's what this is. Recognizing negativity. Let me move this over a little bit. Recognizing negativity for what it is and how it throws off the balance of life. And this full moon energy is like, we told you, we showed you. We told you, we showed you. And now they're like, okay. So there's a simple action between these two. That's very interesting. You guys, I like it when we do just random readings like this, right? Yeah. So truth. Being able to self-express because you see. Bamboo and anxiety. Okay. And this is used to calm anxiety. Kind of like those individuals that are psychic mediums. I don't know if you guys know this or not. If you are a psychic medium and you've ever, just out of the corner of your eye, you've seen your long lost relative, things like that. Lepidolite is also very good for that too. Keeps it very, very calm. Keeps it, especially if there's like negative energy that's trying to force its way into your energy. Like I said, you are a harness, or they're trying to harness your light. Like demonic energy that likes to put its hand on your shoulder and just, take away from your energy or influence you to do negative things to harm other people or whatever. It's kind of like the sheep, they call it. You've got your chiefs, your warriors, you've got your light guardians, you have all sorts of stuff, right? Some of you, this just says that everybody is on a different level, if that makes sense. I don't know what your role is in this. I just feel like I'm here to show you how to consistently heal whatever this it is that you need to be seen. You need to see as to why this is being affected. It almost feels like whoever the enemy is in this particular situation, they will end up reaping something that they have sown. I also see that this is more of like the mass. Okay. Let me look up the bamboo because yeah, something's coming. Something is on the rise with whatever this is. I feel like I'm telling secrets, but at the same time, I'm not worried about it because it should happen this way. Yeah. This is in connection with the earth and the root chakra, overcoming fear, resisting any sort of action, and transformation. It's the vision of transformation on its way in. You cannot make this up. Call it in, baby. Just manifest it. Whatever it is that you all feel needs to be done, clearing your energy of negativity, today is the day to do that. And it's going to expose whoever these people are. You know, you got somebody that is more like a snake in your life. Use this energy to call this person out. Somebody's getting called out. I know a whole bunch of files just got released on a social media site. You know, panic mode for the person that's over here is what I'm picking up on. Let's see what else is coming out. It's not this one, but I feel like it's under it. What is this? It's not that. It's this? No, it's not that. It's this. What is this? That's more clear quartz. Protect yourself is what I just heard. Remember I was talking about like the circular energy earlier? Yeah, protect yourself. I'm also picking up on like health-wise. Protect something. Could be healthcare. I'm hearing healthcare, not to be all about politics and stuff, but I am hearing that. What is this? The other half. You cannot make this up. Look at that. It's the other half. Put things back the way they need to be. That's crazy. Bringing families back together is what I'm hearing, because one of these is mine and one of these is my children, my other child. Putting things back the way they need to be. Wow, look at that. And you see how this is the type of stone where you go to the river and you find these and you break it open and it, you know, basically tells your fortune. I'm not saying go dig them up, because in this one, you'll see that this is a baby. It never really had the opportunity to grow and to do things that were supposed to be done. So whatever this youthful thing is, whether it's a nation, it's a person, it's a baby, it's a new opportunity, it's a job, it's a career movement, it's a friendship, it's a lover, you'll be able to see who the true enemy is. That's insane. Something about water, so it could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or that is, and maybe the moon is sitting in one of those signs. I don't know. Actually, let's see. No, I do want to know. Wow. Dispelling chaos and fear, bringing inner tranquility. Let's see where the moon is sitting. Are any of you guys dating someone new? I just picked up on that. Is someone dating someone new? So the full moon is actually going to be going peak like right now, I believe. It's called the snow moon. And it's actually peaking today. Interesting. Go get your haircuts, I just heard. I need my haircut. My hair is like all the way down here, you guys. Let me show you. My hair is like literally grown. I haven't seen you guys in a minute. Look. Look how long this stuff is. It's literally everywhere. I had it down earlier. It's everywhere. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we find. Ooh, it's a full moon in Leo, so fire sign energy. So, yes, self expression, releasing old narratives, right? Putting things back together the way things used to be, could be. But it's also talking about fiery Leo during Aquarius season as well. Community, I told you. And the most affected, most intensely, is Scorpio. So, scorpionic energy, those fiery, passionate individuals, those moments of time where you are really inquisitive, you're trying to figure some things out, not over sexualized in any true way, but romance is on the table. Romance is definitely on the table. And the trust factor is if you can't trust somebody, there's going to be a block or a wall. As a matter of fact, I think it was CNN, somebody posted a full moon picture over China earlier today, and it was with the Great Wall of China. I don't remember what city it was, but it was gorgeous. It was just gorgeous, and it went up along the mountain. So see if you can go find that. It was this weekend's full moon. So imagine, and just think any sort of energy that would be coming from there. Everything happens for a reason, baby. Fixed signs are having a hard time with it. I see. Oh, wow. And you know what? So we're talking about, animals and things like that have been coming around you. Mine is bees. I don't know about you guys, but lately the only thing that just keeps coming in, bees and hummingbirds keep coming near me. So I don't know what animals you guys have seen recently. I did have a conversation about a javelina, or what a javelina is. That was today. That's like a native Arizona animal, right? What was the other animal I was talking about? Well, scorpions got mentioned too. So, anyway. You guys, I don't know. I'm having fun. Do we need to see if there's anything else? Do we need to wrap anything else up? Any sort of conclusion or anything like that? What do you guys think? It was one of the weirdest readings I've ever done, but it happens like that. I don't know. You wake up in the morning and you're called to a stone and it helps you and supports you through the day. I will tell you the one stone that really gets me, and I know that a massive change is coming. If it starts floating my way, a massive choice is coming for me, and it's called dendritic agate. I don't know what that is, but if that starts eating its way into my life, I start looking around at what's not working, and I start changing it myself before I get slapped around by the universe. I'm just saying, I've learned my lesson, baby. And I'm like, okay, the change comes, and then I let the dendritic agate go, because sometimes it helps you deal with harshness. You know what I mean? And I've seen some harsh stuff in life. I have. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's see. I do want to do a finalized episode. I'm just going to show you this because it's so big and it's right on top. This is smoky quartz. For any of you guys that, oh, hey, hugs, boo. This is smoky quartz for any of you guys that, I don't know. Not necessarily sure what this would be, but smoky quartz if you need it. I think it's just beautiful too. See, and that's what I'm saying. I split a lot of things with my offspring. Like they have the halves. I have one, they have the other. Whoop. Okay. What's this? Oh, very interesting. Oh, see. And this is when you pick up stuff that's just super awesome. I don't know how old this penny is, but I'm sure I picked it up and it was heads up. So it was good luck. Let me see. I don't know. Well, somebody got to that penny, but that's my good luck. So I put it back in the box. This is an interesting one. It's just thin. So good luck came out with whatever this is, the penny, right? Almost looks like guitar pick, doesn't it? What do you guys think about this one? It's like a lime green yellow. It's not mica. it's tumbled, but it's flat, right? Like you could do a nice do-it-yourself. What are we talking about do-it-yourself for? Because this is the energy. The energy is do-it-yourself. Like get it together. You guys have no idea. I've been shopping for curtain rods, looking at ceiling fan blades, like, trying to figure. This is the first time in my life I've never put a TV in my room, in my bedroom. Like the TVs are only in the living room and in the office. This is the office we're sitting in right now. It's like echoey and stuff like that. Here, if I move this, you guys are gonna be like, whatever. Here, I'll show you. Can you guys see that? I'm not even anywhere near done yet. Can you guys see that? Like nowhere near done. I got a lot to do. And that's only one half. That's only one half. Okay, let's see. Don't fall, stupid camera. Okay. All right, good. Let's figure out what this is. So like a lime. Oh, that's interesting. Lime crime unicorn came up when I typed in the word lime. I say your phones listen to they, don't they? This is actually lime jasper as well. Interesting. Or sea sediment jasper is what this is called. And it says it's an opaque gemstone frequently used in jewelry. Okay. Yeah, I got the right one. Thank you. Let's do some. You know what? I've always had certain people that I feel have a really great database in life. I'm going to check some of the people I know that have a website dedicated to stones, because they've been doing it for years. I would rather trust their instinct to guide you in the right direction. Because like even I have cards in here too. Let me see. Some of these I share with you, sometimes I don't. Let's see the first card I pull out while we're looking up the lime. Who's this? Okay, well, so I'll share with you guys. This is mysticevolution@gmail.com. It is Maureen Fleming Bauer. This person is a spiritual teacher, a psychic medium, a Reiki master, and a natural channeler, just like me. So we all have gifts, right? And it says, this person assists with the evolution of you. So very similar to the same way I assist, but my thing is really more, again, finding the narcissistic people, the sociopathics, the narcissist, and telling them get the hell out. Showing, the things and the things you don't need, if that makes sense. Hold on. So lime jasper. Okay, let me put that card back to you. Yeah, and that's for the people that needed the smoky quartz, because her card went right on top of the smoky quartz. So whoever needed that. And this, oh wow, that's interesting. This is called the Supreme Nurturer, right? So outside of rose quartz, they say it is for your heart chakra. The final healing that you need to connect with nature, enhancing your self-expression, saying that you care about said project, said thing, and only allowing those blessings to happen. I think this is just a really strong overall energy of haters deserve love too, but for the meantime, get it together. That's kind of what I feel. This is just an energy of I see you. So whoever you guys are dealing with, I feel like you see them. You know if they're a decent person or not. Like you can just sense it. You can see it. So Spirit says, you are right. We did show you something. Exclamation. We want to keep those people that say that they care about you away from you. Like I said, I see the narcissistic people. This right here, I feel like this was a situation and you had to gain clarity to be able to stand up for yourself, to have justice come through. This is justice, if that makes sense. Wouldn't it be funny if this layout looks like some sort of star cluster? That'd be insane. I also kept mentioning the black hole today. I don't know why. Like I was looking at a menu. I told you I went to brunch. And instead of saying mole, I said hole, black hole. Black, it was supposed to be black mole, but it was, I don't know why. It's weird. And that was like the third time I did that today. So Milky Way has a very large black hole in it next to the sign of Sagittarius. So maybe if that's a trigger point or something for you guys to think about, if that makes sense. Okay. Wow. Well, we talked about transformation. So lots of jasper out here. 1, 2. We have some calcite. This is that blue calcite. This is for understanding and clarity. This is to be able to speak your truth, to help this change come. This is the injustice, but the justice will be grand. Karma will be served. Does that make sense? Or at least this is what the manifestation is, right? So whatever is the largest vibration of the universe is to bring justice and a manifestation that harbors and helps, if that makes sense, harbors a place for prosperity. It's almost like the change of the water. Like I said, the river, right? You notice how at first, when we were first reading, the river was straight. Now the river is at a different angle. There is something new being born of whatever is in your life or your path or your situation right now. Doesn't mean that whatever was here is going to dry out. That doesn't mean that. It means that there is something new that will come in. I don't know. I don't like this harbor energy that I said I felt. What is this? Wow, look at that. Lots of yellows. So this is all about things that need to be done. It's also a jasper as well. It's almost like a Picasso jasper. What about it? I knew it. Yeah. Secrets revealed. That's just what I hear. It's secrets revealed. I also feel like whoever it is that spirit is trying to warn you about, this particular person is going to try to pull the love card. They will. But as you move towards something, and if there is a lie, the lie will not be allowed. And the only thing that will be shown and stand is the lie. It's almost like, is it forgivable? And there will be some who forgive, but there will be some who are like, no, F you. Because it took all of this. It took all of this and spirit to show me who it was that really loves me. Some of you are like, and it ain't you, boo. You know, you don't bother to say hi. You don't bother to call. You don't bother to write. I don't know. Do people even write anymore? I told you guys about the lady or the gentleman that has like millions of views on a 6-minute video just for writing cursive. For those of you, and this is very random, if you get all the way to this point in the reading, make sure that you're getting your residual income in. It's going to be very important coming up here in the future. What's up, Sonia? MCW in the house. You guys, this is just like I said, dilly-dally. I know. I do have to go do a report. We've been on here, what, 45 minutes? Yeah. I think it's, it's good. I believe this is Picasso Jasper. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. That's crazy. We're reading stones tonight, right? So if I'm reading stone, this talks about a place. That's what this talks about. Can you see that? It talks about a place right there. Yeah. This place is important. Wherever it is that you're headed to. It's almost like new horizons. That's what I see. And this is something about layers. There's a long history behind whatever you're being protected from. If I ever had to say I had a favorite color, it would definitely be labradorite. It would be the iridescent aspect and the shimmer of something so beautiful. The depth and the quality of life. That's exactly what I'm thinking for you guys. The depth and the quality of life. Make sure that whatever it is that you're choosing in this new path moving forward, it brings a depth and quality of life. Do not accept less. This is Spirit asking you to stand up for yourself, stand up for what's right. Do those things that are going to get rid of toxicity and put it out there right in front of you and say, do you not this, and see the obvious. That's what it looks like. It's like, see the obvious. You're going to have lots of clarity. I don't know who this is for, but if you cannot be okay with somebody sharing, and I'm hearing the D word, okay, with themselves, if you can't be okay with somebody who shares themselves with other people, then you should stop pursuing. Or that's why someone stopped pursuing. And it gives clarity. But I feel like it's a whole ghost situation. Whatever that might be. So you said you'll go back and watch. That's what's up. Definitely appreciate that. But actually, you know what, you guys, actually, it is right at 8 o'clock. So I know it's late for some of you. I need to let you go to bed. I appreciate you listening. Really seeing that, Spirit definitely wants you to do whatever you need to do. Hold on. Like, is there one more? Oh, Lord. I'm not even going to go there. Spirit is messing with me because I do believe that is dendritic agate, like I just said. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So there's definitely something coming up here, and whatever it is, Spirit, I don't know. I'm being called to Sedona next weekend. So I will say that to you guys. If you've made it all the way through the video, I've been called to Sedona. Not necessarily sure why. But if you guys are in Sedona next weekend, I know it's Super Bowl weekend. I think it's the best time to go because everybody's going to be home watching Super Bowl. So I will happily see you guys there. Just reach out to me, email me, let me know you're going to be there. And maybe you can just join me for a morning hike or something. Remember, it's going to be cold. So, and you're just joining me and we're going to tap into Spirit. So again, for those that make it through, if you want to meet me next weekend on the 7th in Sedona, I'll see you guys at like 5, 6 a.m. I love you bunches, but you got to email me. Peace and love, Grace.